They built a machine that mimics photosynthesis to make cheap fuel. Terraform Industries makes cheap synthetic fuel from sunlight and air. Can you briefly explain the process that you quote as photosynthesis on an industrial scale that produces synthetic natural gas?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Yeah.
plants use sunlight and air to grow their bodies. The wood in a tree came out of the air; it didn't come out of the ground. Essentially, the way humanity gets its energy is by burning fuels in air, and wood is quite combustible. And so, essentially, inspired by that process, many people over the centuries have tried to make a synthetic version of the same process, making perhaps more useful fuels than wood, like natural gas or gasoline or kerosene or jet fuel or whatever. The challenge, actually, for more than 100 years has not been technical so much as economic. That is, there are many ways of getting these chemicals, and the easiest way currently known is to drill a hole in the ground. But at the same time, solar is getting cheaper and cheaper over time, and so we've got to push that forward. Yeah. So essentially, what Terraform does is we have a machine that intermediates intermittent and free natural resources like air and sunlight and water, and then this kind of offtake market that requires predictable volumes of predictably high quality and enormous volumes of it, of natural gas or fuels or other materials that then form the basis of our entire supply chain. So yeah, that's what we're working on. In terms of how it works, there are about 400 different ways of doing this, and we had to pick one. The approach that we took was build an electrolyzer to make hydrogen out of water, a direct capture system to take CO2 out of the air, so a bit like a leaf on a tree, and then a chemical reactor that combines CO2 and hydrogen to make methane.